Can God revoke your psychic pass? I know that that sounds very dramatic, but I got a question yesterday from a client. I was actually in bed already, and I just quickly opened my email and I saw this email, and it was really disturbing because, well, let me just explain what happened. She had been working with a specific person that is offering spiritual services, and this person basically was very dismissive of the soul information that she knows to be true, that I have also confirmed for her in the Akashic records. And this other person was rolling their eyes, very dismissive. And at the same time, this person is claiming to be an incarnated archangel. So that makes me wonder, like, one, archangels, they do not incarnate as human beings. There are two human beings in history that have ascended to the rank of archangel that we know of, because this is found in the scriptures, and that's Metatron and Sandalphon. But yeah, so this is just becoming a trend, and this is starting to be very alarming, that people will say things from ego and that they are not discerning between ego and actual truth. And me and this client were talking, and we came to the conclusion, because she was basically saying that the thing, well, let's just say, she was talking about seraphim angels, and this lady said, oh, they don't exist, they're not real. Look at the book of Enoch, the Old Testament. Look at the Quran even. They are mentioned in there. They are mentioned in all of these ancient scriptures. So that's the thing. I'm going to refer you guys all back to my post, Go Old Age, Not New Age. Many people will open up psychically, but that does not mean that they are in alignment. Those are two very different things. It's not because you develop psychic abilities that you're automatically in alignment. Those are two different things. And it is your job to make sure that those things merge together. That when you develop these psychic abilities, that you make sure that you are tuning in to aligned information. Archangels have a completely different role. They do not need to incarnate as human beings, because, and talking about hierarchy is also not right, because when you look at it, they're all just different job descriptions in one big firm. So archangels do not view themselves as better than or higher than humans or other angels or whatever. They form the bridge between humanity and the angelic realm, and that is why a lot of people will have had archangelic encounters, because that is their job. That is literally their job. They are the bridge between mankind and Mother, Father, God. That is what they do. So a lot of people will have had meetings, signs from archangels, because that is literally their job. Now, what is possible is that you have strong connections to certain archangels, because you are connected to specific frequencies that they are connected to, and then you will have a contract with those archangels to be in service of them, basically. And I mean, we are the human bodies that are doing the work here. You can be here in service of Archangel Michael, doing the work that is connected to the blue ray, for instance, such as I am. That is something that I will say, that I feel that I'm here working very closely with Archangel Michael. But I'm not going to say that I am Archangel Michael, because that would just not be true. That would just not be true. And then to say that the seraphim don't exist, then we came to the conclusion maybe she just does not have any access to that information. That is possible. I've seen that certain Akashic Records readers, for instance, I've had clients come to me and say this reader couldn't get this or that information. They just said there was nothing, or that there is no information, or they just give completely different information, and then it'll be information that I can access, And I'm not saying, oh, come and get a reading with me, blah. I'm saying that you just have to make sure that your intentions are right, that you are doing this to serve others, that you're not doing this to serve your ego or you want to be right all the time. Because I don't want to be right all the time, because what the hell am I doing here? I want to be learning from other people, and if somebody else can teach me something, that's awesome. Then I'm going to be open to that, and I'm going to expand my consciousness and my wisdom. But yeah, so that's when we concluded that I believe if God has enough of your bullshit, of your bullshitting around and your ego stuff, they can basically revoke your pass, I think. And you will just not get clearance, so to speak, to certain information. And then you have to realize that when you're not able to see something or whatever. And I'm not saying this does not apply to the people that are now trying to develop their third eye and that are unable to develop their psychic abilities. There are people like that. That does not apply to you. I'm literally talking about established psychics, people that have been doing this work, but that say that they can't have access to certain things and therefore they're going to say it doesn't exist. That's what I'm referring to. So why am I actually doing this? Because I just went shopping. I actually need to get home. There's stuff that needs to be refrigerated anyway. I just really, this kept nagging at me ever since I responded to her email. What I want to say is always go within. Don't just believe something because somebody that has been doing this work tells you something. That does not necessarily make it true. That does not automatically make it true. Always feel into your heart and you make your own connection. Just ask for source energy to connect you to the truth of your being, to the truth of your soul. And you can do this. You don't need a middleman. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. What I do recommend is that you all go check out my free course. It's free. You can develop your intuitive abilities. Just ask me about it. But and in this I'm just pissed off because I want people to really find out for themselves, go into these realms in a safe and responsible way, and play around and find out who you are. Find out who you are. Now, if you need help, if you need any type of readings, if you need mentorship, go check out my website to see if there's any way that I can help you. I have a free course. You can get started with that. I'm gonna get home now with my groceries. I just quickly wanted to post this. So yeah, that's it, because this is gonna take too long. I'm gonna keep on rambling. Anyway, yeah, that was my message, my quick little message. Bye bye.